What is up? What is up? What's up, you guys? Alright, so we back with another one. Alright, today I bring you top 10 terrified swimming pools. What were they thinking? But yeah, man, this is my other background. I like to switch it up between the green screen and the background. But yeah, man, we're about to get right into it though. Let's get it. And for all the new subscribers, thank y'all, man. Let's get it right now. Boom, boom.
10 terrifying swimming pools you could drown in. Number 10, Chuyian Water Park. Wave pools are a popular feature of water parks around the world. They give visitors the chance to enjoy predictable.
I never really even
messed
messed with wave pools like that.
But the equipment that's needed to create the effect poses some safety
challenges.
Sometimes
No.
things don't exactly go to plan.
Nah, that's way too much.
In July of 2019, people had flocked to the Shiyuan Water Park in northeast China, looking to cool off in the heat. The wave pool was full of swimmers, and for some reason, the machinery malfunctioned and created a wave much bigger than the pool was designed for. People were swept away and thrown into the air before crashing down onto tiles. Amongst all the screams, people covered in blood tried to desperately escape the water in case another wave was
Man,
approaching.
I'm suing that.
More than 44 people were seriously
Can't even
injured,
talk.
and it was
I'm suing the heck out of that
incredible that no one died
water
in the
park.
crush. Despite accusations that the pool operator was drunk at the time of the incident, officials revealed a power cut was responsible for the freak wave. Which means that in the
forget all
right
that.
circumstances, it could easily
Everybody
happen
better
again.
get paid there.
Number 9, Y40, the Deep Joy. Y40, the Deep Joy in Italy is currently the deepest swimming pool in the world. At 130 feet, it's as deep as a 14-story building is tall and contains 152,000 cubic
Let me guess,
feet
the
of water.
lid
It's
slid
made up
over.
of a traditional pool shape with a cylindrical section that goes deeper beyond it. And as you
Trapped them in
probably
there.
guessed, this isn't designed for swimming lengths.
Bro, that
It's
is
used
like,
by scuba divers and free divers and has
when we run out of breath, you gotta
to
quickly
explore,
get up there, yo.
as well as a viewing tunnel that people can walk through to look out at what's happening in the depths. Of course, with people swimming so deep, there's an inherent danger with Y40.
Shoot, that
Making
pressure.
one wrong move could easily lead to serious difficulties. And anyone who takes a dive has to sign a waiver just in case the worst happens.
So why you make it? People gotta sign a waiver. I don't get that. What the heck?
Before we move on, be sure to subscribe to Top 5s with notifications on. Number 8, San Alfonso del Mar.
I like that water.
The pool at the San Alfonso del Mar Resort in Chile holds the record for being the largest pool in the world. Covering an area of almost 20 acres and reaching a depth in parts of 115 feet. It contains 66 million gallons of water, and the distance from one side to the other is the same as 20
Man, I thought that was a ship
swimming
over there.
pools. To keep it running, water is sucked in and filtered from the ocean, and maintenance costs around $3 million a year. If the images look surprisingly bereft of people enjoying the water, that's because
That water looked like it
no
would
one is
easily
actually
go
allowed
over
to
there.
swim in the pool. Today, it's only used for boats and kayaks, and you'll soon be chased by security if you jump in. This is because there's no way a lifeguard would be able to spot and save anyone that had gotten into difficulty.
So security
There are rumors
will.
that a young boy drowned there a few years after it had opened. Number 7, Chongqing.
Damn.
When the weather's
That's too
particularly
many people,
hot,
first
how
of all.
desperate would you be to go swimming?
Not
This
that
was put to the
desperate.
test in 2016.
I
in the
could
sea
get that
of
blow-up
Chongqing in western
pool
China,
ASAP
when
from
daytime
Walgreens.
temperatures reached a sweltering 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It seems everyone had the same idea of visiting the local pool, and pictures showed just how packed the place became. It was virtually impossible to find any space amongst the crowd of people, and some people described as looking at dumplings in boiling water. There were questions, too, about the safety of visitors. First was the question of pollutants making their way into the water, and whether it was possible to adequately treat it.
And some people
The other was
peeing. A
what
lot of
happened
people
if there was
peeing. A
an
lot of
incident.
people
If someone began
throwing
to
up.
drown, there was no chance that they could be rescued.
You can't
And
tell.
if the pool needed to be evacuated, it seemed almost inevitable
It's gonna
that
take
some people
forever.
would be crushed in the panic.
That's too much, bro.
Number 6,
How do you even allow
the
that?
library
You should have
blood
told
red
certain
pool.
people. What?
We're so used to the library blood red pool. We're so used to pools being a certain shape
Nah,
and
you can't
color.
tell somebody
Anything
bleeding.
different feels bizarre. That's the premise behind the pool at the library resort
hot
in
Cheetos.
Thailand. where swimmers can become so disoriented that they find themselves struggling in the water. Situated on Koh Samui Chaweng Beach, the luxurious minimalist resort had chosen design features that make its pool unlike anything you'll see anywhere else in the world, because its water appears to be blood red in color. There's nothing different about the water or the way they treat it, and the entire effect
Man,
is
just trying to take your old lady
tiles
to
that line the
a
pool.
resort, but yeah, baby, we're gonna get in the red pool right now, the blood bath. What the heck? She gonna slap me
This does,
silly,
however,
dog.
make it more difficult to see the bottom, and
Red.
it just feels weird swimming here. If you
That
go to
looks
visit,
weird.
Just be careful when you dive in, otherwise it could be the last thing you ever do. Number 5, Skellefteå.
You might dye your hair.
Held in February of every year, the Open Scandinavian Winter Swimming Championship is held in Skellefteå, Sweden, in a contest that challenges the extremes of human endurance. That's because the 25-meter pool that they use for the races is cut from 2-foot thick ice specifically for the competition, and is in a location that's only 100 miles away from the
damn.
Arctic Circle.
Damn.
Temperatures fall to unbearable levels, and as soon as you dive in, you're faced with a burning sensation all over your skin, and your chest cramps up and makes it difficult to breathe.
No, why would they
You'll fall
do that?
unconscious after just 15 minutes in the 32-degree Fahrenheit water, and you would die within an hour if not treated, which is why the
Even
race
if you're
organizers
constantly
have a
moving, that's
medical
crazy.
staff,
I thought you
divers,
keep it
and
warm if you're
lifesavers
constantly
across
moving.
the venue. There's also a sauna and hot tub next to the pool so participants can quickly warm themselves up to hopefully starve off the onslaught of hypothermia. Those who swim here swear by the health benefits of swims like this, and it's said to help fight off stress, depression, and insomnia, as well as helping lose weight. There are serious risks, though, and if things go wrong, your body will shut down because of the cold and will lose any ability to escape the water.
They're basically cheating.
Number 4, the Pool of Death. There
Damn, the
are
pool.
hundreds of stunning places you can take a swim
It's not
in
a
Hawaii,
pool.
but there's one that's become particularly renowned for the danger it poses, a place known as the Pool of Death. It's on the island of Kauai and is a flooded cove on the coast that's made from volcanic rocks.
Look at that. Like,
The water
what?
is perfectly clear, so you can see to the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's the ideal
I'll be
temperature
over there
for
on the
relaxing.
rocks chilling.
But this
I'm like, yeah,
serene
go ahead.
tranquility can soon turn
Go ahead if
into
you
a
want to.
nightmare. The waves of the ocean that roll up against the rock walls can suddenly increase in intensity and smash against the pool and whoever is in it. A large number of people have died here, either because they were overwhelmed by the waves and drowned beneath the water, or were simply thrown against the rocks with such a force. It's one of the
Damn.
most dangerous places to swim in the world, but despite knowing the dangers, its surroundings still make it a popular destination.
So people don't go there anymore. They need to break down some of those rocks.
Number 3, Nemo 33.
The 18-foot pool
Until
there?
the opening of the Y40 pool in Italy, Nemo 33 in Belgium had the
Oh, you can
record
go
for being
through?
the deepest in the world, reaching a maximum of 113 feet. It contains 660,000 gallons of spring water that's heated to a constant temperature of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. There are caves that can be explored, and
That's
you can
not
barely
even funny
see the bottom
anymore.
from the surface, even though it's full of crystal clear water. It's open to tourists, amateur divers, and professional divers.
That ain't a
Because
pool.
of the dangers involved
It's
with
not a
such
pool
deep
if you gotta
of
wear
water,
scuba
there are
diving gear.
strict safety measures to prevent any accidents. No one under the age of 12 is allowed there, and everyone who dives must have a dive buddy or instructor with them at all times. Luckily, no fatal incidents have ever happened at Nemo 33.
It's weird how,
But
like,
that's
stuff
only
is
because
like
they're
that,
so
like,
careful. All it would take
12
is one mistake
is
at
not
the
good,
bottom
but
of the
13
deep
is
pit,
okay.
and there'd be nothing anyone could do to save you.
I mean, under 12.
Number 2, Marina Bay Sands. The hotels in Singapore are home to some of the world's most amazing swimming pools, but the one that stands out above the rest is the
What is
infinity
that
pool
on top?
the top floor of the Marina Bay Sands Hotel.
Yo.
It is the highest pool in the world at an altitude of 1,115 feet, and swimmers can go
I'll be right
against
there,
the side
right
to
in the
look out
front.
across spectacular views of the city. This certainly isn't somewhere to visit if you're scared of heights, and it's been known to panic some people because swimming in a place like this feels so unnatural.
Why would they go up there in the first
It's
place? They
also
know their
subject
height.
to extreme weather conditions
scared
when
of heights.
storms pass over the city, and if you're in the water when this happens, you might struggle to get out.
If you
without
ain't nervous or
assistance.
scared of heights, y'all, you got some balls on you. Over JJ.
Number 1, the Devil's Pool. The most dangerous pool in the world is one that was
Oh,
formed
it's
naturally
cool.
over thousands of years, and it seems unbelievable that
Right,
anyone would willingly choose to go here. It's known as the Devil's Pool, and it can be found
See,
at the edge of
and
Victoria
see,
Falls in
see, they
Zambia.
messed up right there.
Against the waterfall edge,
As soon as you
is an
hear that
area
deep
that's perfect for
devil word,
swimming,
bro, nah,
and that is
get out of
surrounded
there.
by rock, taking you over the side. It's an extremely popular tourist spot, and one that offers some of the most amazing selfie opportunities anywhere in the world. But make one wrong move, and it'll all be over. Sometimes the currents can be enough to drag you underwater. And there's also the ever-present risk of
Like, that's not
falling
even
over
the
edge of
pool. Like, what the heck they
355
going
foot
there
high
for?
waterfall.
Hey,
There
they
have been
playing with
several
life
deaths
right
here
there.
over the years, and there are likely to be many more in the future. But most
Oh,
people
hell
feel it's a
no.
risk worth taking to be able to swim in such a beautiful
Nice
place.
pictures. But heck no. He's just asking for it, yo. Hey, they
Subscribe
that's
to
cool.
Top
Yeah.
Fives for
What the
more
hell?
and check
Yo,
out
what's
some
going
of
on
our
with
other
that? Hold on. Yo. Half of those things wasn't even pools. Like, they messed that whole concept up, like, of pools. I'm not even doing none of that. I don't know how those people is not, like, they don't see nothing wrong with that. Especially, like, the 18-foot one. Then they made a pathway underneath where you could go underneath and through. Like, that's not fun. I think the first pool, they didn't even have the scuba dive gear. But this one, I don't know, bro. I just can't. Nah, I'm good. I'm all set, coach. Don't put me in the game, man. I sit the bench on this one, bro. But yeah, man, if you like the video, make sure you comment what you want to see next. And subscribe to the channel, man. It's your boy, and I'm out.